Hello everyone, welcome back to another session. So this time I'm not gonna share very informative thing with you, but I will share a one personal story with everyone which I always wanted to share. So the picture you are watching on the screen, I'm gonna share everything what happened and how we got a chance to click a picture with Honorable Justice. So I'm going to explain everything what happened there. Okay, so he is a senior justice of Lucknow, Mr. Honorable Justice Ataur Rahman Masoodi. So when I was a student at the State Institute of Forensic Sciences, Lucknow, I was doing one year program which was related to DNA forensics. Okay, so we were doing a lot of internship in every labs and multiple dimensions. So during our second semester, some specific students were chosen and they were told that they will get a chance to do an internship in the court of Lucknow. Okay, so everybody was very excited. So we got selected, and only 15 students were sent there. Okay, everybody was allowed only to go to the specific court or the bench of a specific judge. Okay, so me and my friend group was sent to the bench of Ataur Rahman Masoodi sir's court. So we went there and we were just watching how court proceeding is doing and how judges talk and how lawyers defend and everything. Okay, so they were talking and discussing about the case, and the proceeding were of that court was going on. So he was discussing something. Okay, and it was the lunchtime was about to come, and he was just discussing the case where some forensic samples has came up to him, and he said and the lawyer who was defending one party, they said that the hair doesn't have its root, so we cannot consider it a potential sample or potential proof in forensics. Okay, because we cannot get DNA from it. So me and my friends were sitting together. So I was the only person who was who out of biology, who was doing a specialization in DNA forensics, and my other friends, 4 other people, they were from document sections. Okay, so they didn't have any idea what is DNA and how does it work and all of that stuff. Okay, so when that proceeding was happening, me and my friend were sitting across to each other. Then I said something to my friend that we can use that hair shaft, we can extract mitochondrial DNA and then we can go for further proceeding. And my friend was like, are you sure about it? And I said to him that yeah, I'm sure about it, we can do that. Okay, and after that conversation, the lunchtime has came up, and that judge sir he said, Rahman sir had said, okay, we will discuss it after the lunch. Okay, and then everybody went, and then me and my friend, we were still talking about it, and he said we can go to the opposition lawyer and we can tell everything, we can save them. Okay, so it was of course just a childish discussion we were having. Then I said are you sure we can do that, because we were told in our college that you cannot do anything stupid there, because obviously that is a very respected place for people and for judges as well. So I was kind of scared, and everybody was scared, but we decided to go. Okay, and then I'm gonna tell you everything what exactly happened there. And we went there, we went to the opposition's lawyer, and then we told them how actually things happen, how we can extract mitochondrial DNA even from the shaft, even it doesn't have a root. Okay, and then that lawyer group got very excited. They were seeing us like a god, that we are there to save them, we can give their case a very good potential, they can fight back and all that. So they took me and my friend group with them. Okay, and they offered so many food stuff to us so that we can have a good time there. And then we got so much to eat, and we were just laughing. Okay, fine, we are getting food for free, and we are just telling them everything. Okay, then I told them how this happened. I showed so many research paper and good books so that they can understand what actually I'm saying this. Then the lawyer who was dealing that case, he told me that if judge will call you on the platform, will you say that, will you admit that, will you explain him how does actually happen, do you have that much confidence? Then I said, okay, whoever will ask me, I will explain it, because that's a fact, and I have studied this for the whole life for my whole life. Okay, then he said, okay, fine. Then he printed some research paper, and we got the chance, and we highlighted every part, whatever I was saying that to him. Okay, and then proceeding started after the lunch, and me and my friend group, we were very very scared. Okay, because obviously the judge gonna call you and then you have to explain it. And my friends were okay, you should go for it, you will do that, don't be scared, this and that. They were telling me everything. Okay, and I was also encouraging myself that whenever judge will call me, sir will call me, I will explain everything. Okay, and I was kind of scared also, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, then proceeding has started, everybody started defending again. Then that opposition lawyer, he just explained everything to the judge. Okay, and the judge got very excited because he was some students have came up. Okay, and Rahman sir was also a friend of my director, also the college I have came from. Okay, and they both were friends, they both were knew each other. On that time, he wasn't aware about that we are the same people. Okay, so he called, when opposition lawyer had told him that some student have came up, and then he said, okay, fine, call them, who are they, how much old they are. And they said, and lawyer just told them that maybe they are just in their early 20s. Okay, and then we were called there, and then lawyer called me specifically because I was the only person who was from biology background, and my friends were okay, best of luck, explain everything and this and that. And I went there, so I was just standing in front of the lawyer, everybody was there, every crowd was there, so many people were there, and the case was going on, and the environment was very intense. I was called, And then Rahman sir, senior justice, who was handling the bench, and then he asked me a lot of question about it, like what do you know about it, what is mitochondrial DNA, how does it happen, can you do that, like what is the purpose of it, how does it transfer from one generation to another, and like how does it possible to extract the DNA even it doesn't have a root. And I explained him everything, and then he got so much impressed, and he asked me, are you a school student? I said, no sir, I'm a college student. He said, which college you are from? Then I told him that I am from UPSIPS, and he got an idea. Okay, fine, UPSIPS. Okay, then he remembered it. Okay, after that he said like, okay, very good, you're such an intelligent kid. He just little appreciated me, and I went back to my place. Then he told to his guard that bring those students into my cabin after the session. And we were kind of very scared, because we were strictly told in our college that we cannot do any kind of indiscipline there. Okay, and we got scared because the judge has called us into the room. And after the session, when the session got ended, we were sent to the like the guard has came, and he said like, okay, you guys, 4 guys are there, right? Come with me. And then he took into the very secret places where judges used to sit, and he brought us to his cabin. We were sit there, the judge has came, he offered some sweet to us. So he said like, you guys are very young, how much you know about it, how do you know about it, in which class do you study? And he just asked so many questions, and he just blessed us that you are very intelligent, you should go this, and you will have a great future, this and that. He appreciated us a lot. Okay, and then he said like, he said to me that you're very young, this much confidence, how much how you're sure about it, like how much you know about this thing and that. Okay, and I said like, sir, I just learned and I really like to study and this and that. And he just laughed. I said, okay man. He had a conversation with us, he was talking, and he was a very sweet like person. Okay, and then we were when we were going back, I wanted to have a picture, but we were told that you cannot click the picture. Okay, then I turned back and I said, sir, can I have a picture with you? He said, no, you can't. And I got so embarrassed, and I said, okay. Then again we were like just going. Okay, then he again called, okay fine, come, you can have a picture. And then we went, we clicked the picture, and he just shook hand with us, and he appreciated me a lot. Okay, so that was a story that happened, and that like how I got a chance to click that picture. So that was the only thing. Okay, moral of the story, like why I'm sharing this thing with you all, that whenever you got a chance to speak up, just speak up. Whatever you have learned in your life, whatever you have whatever kind of knowledge you have gained in your life, always ready to share it with people, because that is very, very important. Look, so many times you will have the opportunity, so many times you will have the chance to explain what you know, but sometimes we are like, okay fine, I cannot speak because I don't have confidence, I don't have ability to speak up properly. On that time, judge has asked me almost like 17-18 questions, okay, when he was doing the proceeding. And I have answered everything with so much confidence, because I was very sure about it, what I know and what I don't know. So whenever you get chance to express yourself, to express what you know, what you have gained in your life, never hesitate to do that. Okay, always ready to explain, always ready to share, always ready to help people, always ready to share your knowledge with your words, with your learnings, and whatever you are doing in your life. That will be beneficial for you. You will get a lot of exposure, you will get a lot of chances, you will get a lot of inspiration with yourself as well, so that you can grow up in your life. So yeah, that was it. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.